Another day, another fake season 6 Bible. I didn't even try to find this one. Someone just replied to a random tweet of mine with the link to this. And I haven't seen anyone talk about it, so that's kinda weird. But that's my job, so let's get right into this shit. Updated end of season 6, December 2022. Y'all seriously could have chosen a less believable year. Pretty sure they're still writing season 6, but do you, I guess. Ladybug and Cat Noir must face a new enemy, mysterious, worrying, elusive, and yet close to them. Very close, but they have no idea. Marinette and Adrien too have never been so close to each other, but that does not necessarily make their everyday life a bed of roses, for they keep secrets from each other. If this sounds familiar to you, that's because it's the official season 6 synopsis we got a few months ago. They just slapped that in here. Now for two-parters. I can't believe y'all got the plural of synopsis wrong. This is so embarrassing. And that's for all of you who are about to ask if this Bible is real. Like you had one job. Actions and outcomes. In Kwame Buster, Master Fu mentions that unifying too many miraculous can damage the holder. In Actions and Outcomes, Marinette slowly becomes sick because of her numerous unifications. Synopsis. While assisting the design week in Paris with Adrien, Marinette feels a strange type of illness. Tiki is worried, as she seems to know what is happening to Marinette. Chrysalis akumatizes Claude Dupont, but Marinette cannot fight, and Alia is unavailable. This is a disaster. Okay, wait, OMG, not Marinette dying. The Kwamis connection. Previously mentioned in Sandboy, Kwamis can communicate with lost holders via the Miracle Box. But when they try to contact Naru via the Miracle Box, they will contact Gabriel Agresti. Synopsis. After 9 tough months, Naru is still missing. The Kwamis will try to contact him through the Miracle Box, and discover the consequences of Gabriel's wish. After 9 months? So it's summer break again? I guess. Parisians Night. The Heroes team are expressing their gratitude to Parisians by hosting an annual event. It's a calm Parisian night for everyone. Except for our two lovers. Adrien must take Marinette to the hospital, but they meet a familiar face on their route. Bitch, OMG, Marinette girl, don't die on us. Meanwhile, Chrysalis doesn't seem to be inactive. And she's not alone. Nothing crazy so far, except Marinette is kinda dying. New characters. Claude Dupont. Bitch, I know you didn't just take Claude from the office AU and Marinette's old school's name and called it a day. Claude Dupont is a famous architect. He built many buildings like the Agresti Mansion, the François Dupont Middle School. I'm sure he named this school after his last name. And the Carnot High School. Yet joyful and happy, Claude can get mad very easily. We don't really give a fuck. Thierry Laurent is the principal of Carnot High School. Carnot? More like Fear Not. I'll assume this is the new school with no teachers and shit. At least they didn't name it Claude Monet High School like the other Bible. Like that's just Sauqueline's school. Don't piss me off. He may seem strict at his first glance, but is in reality very nice. Thierry is extremely serious, and rarely makes jokes. Damn, this the school that they showed us at the end of season 5? Like the one that's supposed to revolutionize the education system? That is not what the principal should be like. That's why all's first mistake. Or maybe it's intentional because the school will fail all the kids and prove to be a really bad idea. He takes students' recommendations seriously, because in his opinion, their mental health should be his priority. But he won't joke around with them? I guess. Thierry Laurent is 48 years old. Okay, hag. And he introduces the school in the 3rd episode? The fuck are they going to do in the first 2? Season 6 reveals that Thierry Laurent was an old friend of Gabriel Agresti. At this point, even Andre the Ice Cream Man could be an old friend of Gabriel. Now for the interesting part. Lilis Personus. I always get kinda hyped for this part, like after Daphne Azuri and Olivia. I don't know what to accept from you. In season 6, she actually becomes Marinette's friend. But Marinette doesn't know about it. Oh, please make them kiss at one point. We need her to be Marinette's gay awakening, thank you. So according to this Bible series, Bianca is her true identity. If we're taking canon theories, I don't think that's true. I guess people think that's her real identity because she doesn't wear a wig. Y'all are a bunch of fools. Mom 1, Miss Rossi the ambassador. Busy mom never there for Lila, etc. At the end of season 4, Mrs. Rossi takes Lila to the train station. Y'all done fucked up already, LMAO. Miss Rossi the pixie cut lady did not take Lila to the train station in the season 4 finale. That was a whole different woman. Get your facts right. We see her once again in episode 15. She loses her job, which is a catalyst to get her interested in Lila. Sure, but like I said, that's not the mom who took her to the train station. Mom 2, Miss Bianca, the environment worker. What is an environment worker? Anyways, Mom 2 is the true identity of Lila? That's the mom she talks to on the phone in Revelation. Identity 2, Cerise. Okay, so up until this point it was all quite different from the other fake Bibles we've looked at, but this part is literally copy-pasted from another Bible, I swear. Cerise becomes famous actress after movie with Zoe as the main character. Her mom calls the police and she drops the series identity? One thing I noticed in the Lila Rossi section is they never say if they cut the Lila identity too. Which I would assume she did since she threw away the Lila wig. Also, how would she cut the series identity? Like, if that's her real identity, how would she do that? As if not acknowledging it or just not making public appearances as series? Imagine the amount of plot armor for this to work. But yes, the mom calls police part was in one of the other Bibles too. Mom 3 Miss Verdi, daughter Iris Verdi. In the season 5 finale, we discover that Lila pretends to be Iris Verdi around Mr. Damocles, who registers her for the next school year. Yeah, whatever happened to Iris Verdi going to the same school as Marinette? And why did they use the series identity and a whole new principal if she canonically signed up to Damocles' new school where he's the principal? Unless he's just the secretary or something? Because if he's the principal in Marinette's new school, why did you introduce a whole new man? She takes part of her made-up series backstory and pretends to be the volunteer of Animals in Danger around Marinette and her gang. Marinette in a gang? Okay, I did not expect that. She uses this identity to get closer to Marinette. By closer, I hope you mean become her gay awakening. Yeah, so the Iris series mix-up doesn't really make sense, but okay. Unless she's going to register to the same school as Iris after she dropped the series identity? That's not what it says here though. Even the author of this is confused. Identity 4, Amethyst Valence. I'm not even going to lie to you, that's a pretty ass name. And she becomes her only for one episode to akumatize Kagami by defeating her in a fencing match? Okay, damn, now you're doing too much. Also, when did this girl learn fencing? At Plot Armor University. Chrysalis. Lila with the butterfly. In episode 24 she gets the horse and eagle miraculous. In the season 6 finale, Chrysalis unifies the horse and the butterfly miraculous to become Equilus. She hands the miraculous of the eagle to Tomoe, who becomes Harpira. What the fuck are those names? I'm cracking the fuck up. Shit, at least it's not Chrysalifluff. Or Alpha Wolf. Her objective. Before I show you what they wrote as her objective, I'll just let you guess what it is. If you guessed healing a family member with the ladybug and cat miraculous, you'd be correct. You seriously couldn't get any less original, to be honest. Not this formula again, OMG, we are tired. Cerese's objective is to heal her little sister, and find her. After the death of their mother, Cerese escaped and left Manon alone, because of the charge of responsibility she had. What she doesn't know is that her sister is Manon. I'll give you a few seconds to laugh. Of course they used the Manon Lila theory for this. God forbid a brown girl exists in peace without Lila relative allegations. If their mom died, this would mean the news lady is not Manon's mother. I live for the day we'll get a fake Bible that says Lila has no objective and she's just fucking around. Can't a villain just be a messy bitch who lives for drama? Up next. Marinette's class. What class though? Isn't she going to do fashion design at this new school? All these people doing fashion design? Kim is doing fashion design? I guess. Felix Fathom mentioned. Ariana, what are you doing here? Love how Felix, who's already graduated, is going back to school. Like that couldn't be me. Honestly, I thought of having him go to school in my fanfic too to get the high school experience, since he graduated at like 12 and probably didn't interact with people. So basically all the miraculous holders plus swimmer girl and weather girl. Time for the episode synopses. Again, they had one job. They could have get the plural of synopsis right. I'm kinda giggling. Like, if you wanted me to believe, you at least spell synopses right. What the fuck is a synopsis? It would take you 1 second to Google it. Episode 1, Cerese Bianca. Cerese Bianca is young but smart. Speaking of, they didn't tell us her real age like the other Bible, so I'll assume she's 14. She always manages to reach her objectives, even the craziest ones. During the summer break, she examines and learns how the miraculous of the butterfly works. Okay, but how? She doesn't have the book. Paris will soon have to face the new menace. If you heard snoring, that was me, I was sleeping. The problem with synopses like this is that they don't give you an idea of what the episode will be about like miraculous synopses always do. Like, are we seeing Cerese studying about the butterfly miraculous for 23 minutes straight? Episode 2, Kagami Tsurugi. Tomoe Tsurugi registers Kagami for the World's Fencing Championship in Moscow, Russia. She wants her daughter to face the consequences of not practicing, as she is sure her skills are extremely bad. Will Kagami be able to prove her mother wrong? This just reminded me Tomoe existed. Her relevance is almost as non-existent as Zoe. Actually, I take that back. She has so much potential, too bad she'll forever stay in Thomas Struck's basement. Episode 3, Adrian Agresti. As we grow up, life becomes more complicated. Adrian is busy with school, has to protect the city, and urgently needs to find a job he actually wants to do later in life. Fortunately, Nathalie is here. Okay, Anne? That should be in his character analysis section, not here. Tell me what will happen in this episode, OMG. The way they're giving us nothing. Episode 4, Tomoe Tsurugi. After the recreation of the world, and the death of Gabriel Agresti, Tomoe doesn't have any ally to help her reach her goals, obtain all the miraculouses and make Adrian fall in love with Kagami. Oh baby, please don't make me mad now, it's been 80 years, please find a different hobby that's not kid breeder. At least that's what she thought, until she met Iris. But Iris hasn't gotten her instruction episode yet? Love how we're using Iris and Cerise interchangeably now. Episode 5, Amélie Graham de Vanilly. Finally my wife. Amélie is the mother of Felix. She loves him, and is always positive or optimistic. But she has never liked Ladybug and Cat Noir, as they were accusing Felix of being an ally of Monarch. Why do some of these synopses sound like they belong in character descriptions? After hearing the news, Amélie learns the lie of how Monarch was defeated. What if she decides to host a gathering in Paris to reveal the truth? Will Argos be able to stop her? Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. This is interesting as hell and I hope she exposes that fraud ladybag. Tell them, Miss Queen. I really want someone to write a fanfic with this prompt, OMG. Episode 6, Bob Roth. Nino is a talented DJ. He even got hired by Bob Roth to produce music for his next film. With the help of Luca, they make amazing soundtracks for Bob's next film, but without getting paid. Chrysalis takes advantage of it and akumatizes Nino and Luca into DJ King and Guitar Master. Boring unoriginal makes no sense. Luca knows better than to agree to work with that fraud again. Next. If there's one theme in these Bibles is how they all name the episodes after characters. Not akumatized villains, just random characters, civilian and superhero names. I don't know why they're all doing this. Like OK, season 5 episodes were names after miraculous powers ending in Cheyenne. Seasons before that all named after akumatized villains or Centis. What would season 6 episodes be named after? Just random names. Episode 7, Alec Cataldi. OMG, the drag queen. Behind every antagonist is a deep story waiting to be told. Well, not always. In Histoire Tragiques, a show by Alec, Cerise narrates her tragic backstory. Or is it just another lie? How many damn shows are they giving this man? Always booked and busy. Episode 8, Mylène Hapril. Mylene's dad is absent very often. The young girl never got a chance to spend time with him since he became a mime artist. Mylène seeks paternal affection, at what it costs. Okay, we kinda don't care? Episode 9, Amélie Graham de Vanilly 2. Why did it take them so long to get to part 2? Marinette is invited to Amélie's gathering, unaware this is a trap to get her miraculous, and give it away to a better ladybug. Huh? Amélie knows her identity? Damn, maybe Felix told her. I guess. But Adrian is also invited. Will he manage to save the day? Yes. Fanfic writers, make a better version of this please. Episode 10, Claude Dupont. Actions and Outcomes Part 1. When you see a long-ass synopsis you know it's fake. It's Design Week in Paris. Everyone is assisting the event where you can discover the latest design-related trends, including fashion, architecture and house styling. After participating in various fashion activities, Marinette experiences a strange type of illness. Tiki is worried, as she seems to know what is happening to Marinette, but refuses to tell her. Oh, you okay, Peacock Holder pre-season 5. Meanwhile, Chrysalis akumatizes Claude Dupont, a famous architect, into Design Emperor, a powerful supervillain. 11. Suhan. Actions and Outcomes Part 2. Marinette must see Suhan, but Adrian won't keep an eye out on her. Meanwhile, Paris is under attack by the Design Emperor. Okay, the fuck am I supposed to do? Next. Episode 12, Gastronomy Crew. Fête de la Gastronomie is an annual event in Paris that celebrates French gastronomy. During the festival, Cerise manipulates Marlena Césaire and the Dupin-Chen couple, making them think they are complete failures. This can only lead to an akumatization. They become the gastronomy crew, to the benefit of Chrysalis. Boring. Episode 13, Bunnix. It's not a fake season 6 Bible if there isn't an episode named Bunnix. It's class photo day. Everyone must be dressed elegantly and stylish if they want to look pretty. But Vincent, the photographer, seems to have been akumatized. But without a costume? What does this have to do with Bunnix? This is what I meant when I said they're just naming these episodes after random characters now. 14. Festival d'Automne. Marinette and Adrian decide to assist the Festival d'Automne in Paris. It's a cultural event where you can attend plays, movies, visual arts, and dances. But they discover Chrysalis is among them. Can our two heroes save the night? Damn, how many events are they going to this season? I feel like I'm reading the same synopsis over and over for some of these. Let them go to the Met Gala or something so they can't tell if someone's akumatized Ijbal. Episode 16, Caline Bustier. Caline Bustier, the mayor of Paris, begins the construction of her revolutionary new school. Thanks to Cerise Bianca, most parents do not agree with its system. Paris is now divided into 2 groups. Wait, I'm so confused. We're halfway through the season and they're just now starting to build this school? So what school have they been going to this whole time? I just assumed it was the revolutionary new school because they didn't introduce any new teachers and it's canon that this school won't have teachers. Moving past this, I guess. If you ask me which side I'm on, I don't know, that's a whole different video. Episode 17, Rough Patches. Adrian and Marinette's relationship is like a magical dream. Everything is going well, even a little too well. Okay? What do you want me to do? Good for them. Tomoe isn't done with the superheroes at Episode 18, Magical Jewels. Tomoe isn't done with the superheroes at all. She must seize all of the 19 miraculouses, with the help of Chrysalis. Episode 19, Majesty of Justice. Amelie now lives in Paris, but for an undetermined amount of time. After recently failing the exposure of Ladybug, she seeks help from Caline Bustier, the mayor of Paris. But she doesn't want to help her. Chrysalis akumatizes Amelie into Majesty of Justice. Wait, OMG, finally one named after an akumatized villain. I did not expect this to be about Amelie. The fact that the ginger doesn't want to help her reveal the truth. Sick. Because if I were her and someone told me Ladybug lied about Monarch and Gabby and the Wish, I would be investigating that shit. Ginger, what's wrong with you? Episode 20, Agresti. After Gabriel's death, Tomoe is now the owner of all of his companies. Huh? Did he give her permission? How the fuck did she do that? The next Agresti collection is about toxic love, to disunite Adrian from Marinette, and Felix from Kagami, and to unite Kagami with and Adrian. Love the grammar and syntax. Tomoe needs to get a job and stay away from them. Episode 21, Naru. Kwamis Connection Part 1. With Dusu being finally back, the Kwamis are trying to contact Naru from the Miracle Box, for the second time. Meanwhile, Alia, Marinette, Adrian, and their friends are having a fun sleepover. Nothing could go wrong, right? Okay, cute. Next 22, Jimmy. Kwamis Connection Part 2. While trying to contact Naru, the Kwamis discover a terrible secret nothing could have prepared them for. The consequences of Gabriel's wish are finally starting to show. Okay, damn, what are they? If this is the show Bible you're supposed to tell us. Episode 23, Scarabella. Marinette is sick to the point she cannot fight against supervillains anymore. OMG, no, don't die, queen. She then decides to give her magical earrings to Alia, hopefully for a temporary time. A choice that will accelerate the process of Chrysalis's big plan. Episode 24, Max Conte. Max is tired of being a superhero. He's so real for that. After spending many hours on his television, he learns the existence of the Americans' miraculous. What would happen if he unifies the two different magical jewels in order to defeat Chrysalis faster? Will he even be able to get his hands on them? Episode 25, Parisians Night Part 1. It's a calm Parisian night. Everyone is having fun outside at cafes and bars, and the heroes team are expressing their gratitude for the Parisians' support. Unless for Marinette. LMAO, do they mean except for Marinette? Her health status has become so much worse over the past few days. Adrian is so worried that he takes her to the hospital, but during the route, Marinette discovers the secret Tiki has been hiding from her. What is it, bitch, tell me? Episode 26, Flag Parisians Night Part 2. A mysterious man appears on the route to the hospital, and affirms he needs to talk confidently to Marinette. But Adrian does not want to trust him. Adrian must put his fear, sadness and anger away, for the fate of the world. Because in the dark, Chrysalis and Tomoe seem to be active. And that's the end? This is so anticlimactic. The first Bible I made a video on still remains my favorite that's been quote-unquote leaked so far. This one wasn't really giving me anything. Aside from Amelie trying to expose Ladybug's lies and Marinette getting sick from the miraculous somehow. But the Amelie plotline went nowhere, so that's it for today. I wonder if the people who made these Bibles have seen my videos about them.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry! What have I done? I'm so sorry!
I can't feel my kid.
Crap! The tigers seem like to be, you guys. I have bad nerves. I'm so sorry. Feel better, okay?